Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. So you were talking earlier about the getting to go see the eclipse, and I was saying that I was going to be on a plane during the eclipse and hoping that was going to be really cool, but sadly I didn't get to see anything.
Yeah.
And you were saying cool thing that happened to you on a plane was getting to see fireworks right outside because you went to what, Vegas?
Yeah, I was going to Vegas, yeah.
The only really cool thing that I got to see, I thought it was cool, but it was honestly like crazy. I didn't realize I was on an inaugural flight of a direct route between like San Francisco and DC, and it was actually for a Minecraft event that we were out there for.
Okay.
And apparently, when you land on an inaugural flight,
What's
they
an
do
inaugural flight? It
was the first one on this route.
Oh, okay.
So the first flight ever of this particular route.
Heard that.
That was a big explodey. There are I'm just going to pour lava this way because there's lots of baddies. What they do is they bring the fire department. The airport fire department comes out, and they spray a water jet over top of the airplane as it comes in.
Okay. Oh, you poured lava on me!
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! You're down there? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
so,
I am down here.
So
I have no way out now. In fact, that was my way home.
Give it a couple hours.
Yeah, honestly, like Jesus, I was like, I'm coming home. I'm out of my pick just broke, and nope, lava.
Well, let me try to come on down here and block it off a little
Jesus
closer to the
Christ.
source. Watch a creeper doesn't come like down towards you because I poured it toward creepers and skeletons, and the skeleton's still there for
There's
sure.
so much lava here now, Jeff. There's so much fucking lava.
I mean,
it's so much lava.
You said we didn't need lava again. There's so much lava.
There's so much down here now. Oh
I'm trying to make my way, but there's a skeleton who's going to shoot me into this lava. I'm trying to.
So what are they doing this inaugural flight? Because I have plenty of time to listen to this fucking story because I ain't going nowhere.
So they bring the fire trucks out and they shoot the water cannon over top of the airplane when it's taxiing in for to the gate. And I mean, it's the stupidest thing in the world, but they announced it. They talked about like, welcome, we're the inaugural flight. Look out your window. You'll see the fire department out there, like welcoming us in. And I was like, this is the dumbest thing that I've ever seen happen. I mean, what would you like? What would be your reaction to?
Yeah, you're like in a plane. Like, why are you spraying? What?
Well, you're not only.
Why are you spraying us with water?
Not only are you in a plane, it's not like the inaugural flight at the airport. It's like the inaugural route of this one particular airline company. It just happened to be a San Francisco to DC direct route that apparently they didn't have before. And
how do they have to do this then?
I don't know. And as a firefighter, I mean, we have to do random like community type things all the time where, you got to go be at the public library today at 11 because they're doing a story about firefighters and they want a fire truck to show off at the end of it, So we do stuff like that on a regular basis. But I can't imagine if they're like, are those guys excited? They're like, oh, inaugural flight time. Let's go like shoot this water cannon over.
You're a firefighter. How would you feel? If airport told, like, hey man, tomorrow you need to be at the airport. You got to spray some water on a plane.
Well, airport fighters are different.
Oh, are they? Is it not?
I mean, yes and no. They have different machinery. Like they have some of the same equipment. I don't know as much about it because I'm not an airport firefighter. But they're their own fire departments because they have different.
Does every airport have its own fire department?
I am unsure of the answer, but. All the ones around here I know do. I don't know if some of the smaller ones do, but I would bet most international airports do.
Is it like at the airport I guess?
Can you get out now? I've tried to come down.
I made a furnace and I made myself a pick, and then I moved on with my life.
Yeah, I think I came down and cleaned up enough of the...
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
There's still lava on this side where I was trying to leave, but yeah, it looks like I can...
It looks like you can somewhat escape.
Yeah. I haven't been this way though. The way you like cleared, it's.
Oh, I thought that's the way my lava came down though, isn't it?
Well, over here is where your lava came down, and that's the way I came. I thought I went down, but honestly, I don't know. Maybe it's over here somewhere. I went down.
Yeah, because I poured the lava right up here, and it poured down this way.
Yeah. I don't
And when
know. I don't know how I got down there. I think it was like further away. Um, I was
yeah,
gonna.
so they, I mean, I'm sure they have specialty
So
training for dealing with like aircrafts that are on fire, which is probably different with jet fuel and
I
you
feel
know,
like there's not a lot of fires at the airport. Like, what are those
uh,
people doing
well,
99% of the time?
so they would also have the EMS crew. So the EMTs would be part of it, I would guess, in most places. And there are a lot of medical emergencies that would happen at an airport.
Is there?
I mean, there's a lot of people just going through on a regular basis.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
guess. I guess.
increased number of people is just increased incidence of something
Right.
happening.
Right. Right.
Let
Okay.
alone there's a lot of airport bars, people getting drunk, angry about their flights.
Dude, on our honeymoon, um, we booked the club floor of the hotel we were staying at.
You did tell me
Oh, did
that
I
you
tell you?
also had a bunch of dinner reservations, though.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know if I told you about the
Oh,
because
I
it was
found a
like
diamond.
basically like the Sky Lounge. It was so
I found
nice.
another diamond.
Oh, nice. We have like six now then, or five. We
We
have.
can. Oh god, I just lost a couple irons though, down to the lava god. Oh, I found another diamond.
Oh yeah. Uh,
I found another
the
diamond.
damn popping off.
That was
The trip to Texas was worrisome. um, like we got there and it was like, yeah, you're here for the eclipse. It's cloudy. Um,
Oh, was it? Did you get to see it then?
we did. It
Okay.
managed like you can actually watch it on Matt's channel. Matt streamed it from his Twitch channel. So if you want to see the eclipse I saw, you can see it from Matt's Twitch channel. Um, for those that are watching at home, that's Sevidus. But yeah, it was
And
very
if
cloudy.
you're watching out and about, it's Jim.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, it was really cloudy, and then like it started to clear up a bit, like probably like 30 minutes before totality started, and then like there was a big like open area right where we were at, where the clouds were just like completely separated right before totality. And we're like, oh, it's gonna be great, but the fucking clouds were moving so quick. So the clouds moved too quick, and they definitely covered it. Like totality started, and you could see it,
Totality started.
and you can see the total eclipse or whatever. Take glasses off, look at it. Which is funny because people in Matt's chat were like, "Don't take your glasses off, you'll be blind." It's like, what are you talking about? You're looking at a
you,
fucking shadow of the moon, dude.
you know, I actually had the same discussion with Julia because I've never been to a totality before,
Oh,
and I thought that you still weren't supposed to take your glasses off with
oh,
even during the totality until I looked it up.
oh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you literally can't see the eclipse with the glasses on once totality starts because it's just a shadow of the moon. You know what I mean? So like, if you left the glasses on, then suddenly just everything goes away and you're like looking at nothing. Um, because it's dark and the glasses. Like, have you put solar glasses on before?
Yeah, I put the glasses on. I watched the last eclipse, but from DC, not again in a
Oh,
totality
so it wasn't
area, but I got to
right.
see
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
partial.
Um. So yeah, if you keep the glasses on, like, for those that don't know, keep glasses on during totality, then you see nothing because it gets too dark. Um. But but yeah, we took glasses off, whatever, and then like right after totality started, a cloud covered it completely. And that lasted for probably a minute, so it was like a minute of nothing, and then the clouds parted again. So we all got to see it, but there was like a minute there where it was just like, well, can't see shit.
Where it went away.
Yeah. It was kind of cool the way the clouds were in a way because like once like right before totality and after totality, you could kind of like look at the sun without your glasses because the clouds were covering them. So it was like, oh, I can see like the partially covered sun without hurting my eyes because the clouds are like helping me. The clouds were your glasses basically.
Clouds be my glasses. No, I guess my next chance to see the totalities in what 2042.
unless you go like in Iceland, you can see it in 2 years, I think, or 3 years, something like that. Like if you go to Iceland to do it. Um, but yeah, in the United States, it's gonna be a while.
which is sad.
And this one was like unique in that it lasted longer than they normally do, and so that won't happen again in for like 70 years or something like that. I don't remember.
What's the normal time frame of totality?
I don't know. I just know that like what I was reading was like this one is like longer than your normal totality, but I don't know how long normal totality is.
Like, is that longer than the normal totality that's seen in America, or just in general with solar eclipses? Because I
I
can't imagine,
assume.
because the moon and the sun aren't moving at, are they moving at different speeds? I guess based on our orbit's pretty circular, though, isn't it?
Well, you got to think everything in space is moving, right? So like the sun is not stationary.
Right, but it's moving the same relative to the moon and the Earth as it always does, isn't it?
Right. Everything's flying through space and we're circling around it. Like if you watch an act like so many people think that the sun is stationary, right? And that we're just orbiting the sun, but in reality the sun is also flying through space around like the Milky Way
R-
galaxy and we're
right.
like spinning around it like chasing it basically.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the whole concept of when people ask something about like if you could travel back in time, what would you do? And it gets into semantics about, well, if I travel just back in time from right now from like a machine in my house, I would end up in like,
Space.
19 billion years light years away from.
True. I never actually thought about that about time travel, but that's a good point. Like there's a spatial problem too. It's not just a time problem. There's like, where am I gonna
Yeah,
be?
where am I going to be? I mean, I guess that's a way we could, actually explore the universe. It's just constantly travel in time. You'd be everywhere all at once.
Sounds like
That's
fun.
we've solved exploring the universe. Just
Yeah,
invent time
figure it
travel.
out. Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, that seems to be the right way for everything.
Time to make a TV
But yeah,
show.
but still, the sun and the moon and the Earth, aren't they constantly moving relatively close to the same speed relative to each other on a regular basis? I can't imagine why totality would be longer
Yeah, I don't know
for
why
any
totality was
total
longer this
eclipse.
time than it normally is.
I'm also not a an astronaut, or like a NASA scientist, so I
It's
don't know.
honestly, it's insane that our moon is the right size to create an eclipse.
Yeah,
Like when you think about all
a
the
total
math
eclipse.
involved, right? Like it's crazy.
It's the perfect size and distance
Yeah,
from the Earth to make it possible.
right. Like this is like the closest I'll ever come to believing in God, kind of, where it's like something designed that, dude. Like what? You know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah, no, I
wild.
mean, I get you. I mean, it's just, in my opinion, a giant coincidence. But
I mean,
it's
I agree too. I agree it's a giant coincidence, but
but
it's
it
a
is a
bit
pretty
crazy.
compelling coincidence.
Yeah, it's like damn, how'd that happen?
Yeah, that is pretty
And
wild. I mean,
eventually it'll stop. Like there's we are a people that will see the total eclipse that eventually because the moon is moving away from us, so there will be a time where this does not happen anymore.
but I mean, we also might be. Oh, you mean from Earth's perspective?
Yes,
Um,
yes. I mean, obviously you're not gonna see the eclipse from somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's the one thing I find really weird is like the other coincidence is the coincidence of the ability to have life on this planet. And as far as we know, it's like the only one that's made that mixture happen.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't think either of us think that's true.
Yeah, I don't think we're alone in this universe because I think the universe is just so big. I mean, the observable universe is like a fraction of the size of the universe, the size of the universe they think it is. I'm still curious as to why they think they know how big the universe is to know how small that is when it's just like expanding so quickly.
I think it's based on what we can see, but I don't
Well, but
actually know.
that's the observable universe.
Right. Yeah, I don't actually know how we calculate the size of the universe, so I cannot comment on that because I don't
Well,
know.
and the concept that scientific theory is still based on that the Big Bang being like the most likely start of everything as far as I still am aware, and you're telling me that in the scientific community believes that the universe is expanding like longitudinally. Is that the right word? It's not in a sphere,
Yeah,
which I
no,
don't
it's like a
understand.
flat plane, kind of, right?
Right? Why and why? That makes no sense to me. Why is it a flat plane? Why wouldn't it be just
True.
going
Yeah, it should
in?
go in like every direction, right?
Yeah, right. That's what my
Maybe it's
scientific
not.
intuition
Maybe
says.
it's maybe we misunderstand that part.
I mean, I guess that would make me feel slightly better about my intuition. It wouldn't help me like understand it anymore.
No, we need Matt. We need Matt to talk to us.
That's true. That's true. He could. That's what he did. I found another giant lava pool, but I don't know.
You don't think it's the same?
I don't. No. Well, it's not as giant as yours. I made my way more to the bottom. Again, not. I have no idea where I'm at, but
The
it's,
bottom. It's like so non-descriptive. I'm in the
well,
bottom.
I'm thinking if I dug down, it'd probably be bedrockish area.
Okay.
I think, but I could be completely wrong. Do they do spawners and stuff down that low?
Yeah. Yeah, spawner can be
Okay.
at any level.
I couldn't remember.
The spawner for the zombies that I found before was up higher. I remember that much because I remember I was like
Oh.
going up
This creeper's just looking at me.
and I heard zombies, and then I was able to find the spawner.
Where did the creeper just go? Come on, I don't want to go into this lava, buddy. Thank you. Where did you come from, Mr. Creeper?
You're so formal with this creeper.
Well, if you're nice to him, maybe he'll tell you his secrets. Even though he's dead.
Found 4 diamonds.
Okay, I don't know where this is at, but it's sort of somewhere we've been. Oh yeah, it definitely is somewhere we've been. I feel like we didn't have like a plan of attack at this at all, so now I keep circling around just random ways we went, but it doesn't help me navigate anything.
Right. Yeah, like I didn't have a set direction. I just keep like going places basically.
Oh, I found you and saw you almost get exploded by a creeper.
Oh no.
Yeah, that seems bad. Are you gonna play some blocks?
Yeah, I'm trying.
I almost just walked into that lava. That would not be good. This is not lava we've been to before.
That was a lava wall, but it's not okay anymore.
No. If creeper blows up lava wall, it's usually not okay. You see how much you flooded this place with lava now?
Yeah.
Is that your way home?
Yeah, home's over here.
Oh, so it's not the way home.
Yeah, like home's like right down there.
I feel like I've walked in circles for hours to be literally next to the door.
Okay, that's not okay.
I really hope that there's other sets of spawners in here.
I do too. It makes me wish that we had gone with the original version of the game.
Yeah.
The 404.
Yeah. Because we at least knew that existed.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing we do have now is enough diamonds.
Did you drop
to...
the tree though?
Not recently.
Huh. I planted a tree at the start of today.
Does it grow?
No, it's gone.
Nope, it's not. It's not grown. I was wondering if it was like one of those invisible trees.
Right.
Well, I mean, nothing would make a tree break. It's not like you walk on it and it...
Yeah. That's why I'm like, where'd the tree go?
Well, where'd the tree grow? Well, it didn't. That's the point. Let me go plant some more wheat. A lot of skeletons trampled our outside farm, so it's pretty pretty sparse.
That's annoying.
Let's see. Yeah, I hope one day before I die, we find out that there's life somewhere. Even if we don't like visit it or it doesn't visit us or anything, just having some like random confirmation from, like the James Webb Telescope sees something that lets us know that,
Right.
A different kind of life has been found. I do find it odd when they constantly talk about like all these, planets in the Goldilocks zone. That's the zone that could sustain life. I don't
Like
understand
anything is
why.
sustain life. We found life in lava.
Well, and that's the thing is that they don't have to be like us.
Yeah.
They could be creatures that live and breathe different types of atmospheres and,
They breathe
can withstand
fucking
different heats.
hydrogen
And
or whatever. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So when I hear them talk about like the Goldilocks zone, it's a planet that can sustain
Yeah.
life. Well,
That's life.
no,
That's human life.
that's right. It could sustain life just like ours.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you on that. Like it's weird whenever we act like, oh well, the only building blocks for life are the things that made humans exist. It's like no.
Right.
But because
Like-
we've seen, like I said, we've seen like the fucking water bears, whatever the fuck they're called, troglodytes. No, that's not right.
Yeah, they start with a T. Yeah, I know what you're talking about though. Well, and it's even so. Granted, let's assume it's carbon-based life form, so maybe they're looking for something there, and that's what they assume is the only thing that can be life. And I pretend they have a scientific reason for that because I don't know if there is. Is water a requirement for carbon-based life?
I don't think
Or
so.
could they
Again,
sustain from other
there's
things?
species that live in lava. There's something that we found in lava, and so it doesn't ever touch water. It has no, or maybe it's not. Maybe it wasn't lava. Maybe it was.
Speaking of lava, I need more lava. Oh my god, the computer wants to update again really loud.
Maybe it wasn't lava. Maybe it was like near like lava, and like the water was like real sulfuric.
Somewhere they still would not have considered habitable.
Yeah, it was something like
No.
that. I don't remember now. It's been too long when I read about this. But yeah, it was somewhere where it was basically like life could not exist here. Oh wait, there's life here. I still think, like, so how satisfied do you want the life to be intelligent, or do you just want it to be life? Because I think there's a good chance that, like, on Mars, there's probably single cell organisms or something. And
Well, we haven't found him yet.
Yeah, because we haven't gone there as humans, right? We've only gone there as drones. And I don't know, maybe the drones could find them, but there's a
Ear shooting.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't see it though.
So like, I personally think the first time we're gonna find life off of our planet might be Mars. And
Yeah,
it
I
should
would
be
lo-
some single cell organism thing.
I
But then
would
the
love
question's
for
always
it
gonna
to
be
be-
like, did we send it there? You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
true,
was it on
true.
a drone?
Because we very well could have, like,
Yeah,
on some
absolutely.
equipment, No, I would prefer it to be intelligent life, but even to hear that we found life somewhere else that we don't think was from us in the first place, I
Right.
just think would be cool.
Yeah, I agree. And I hope that happens in our lifetime. I think it will happen eventually. Like there's got to be we are not in this entire universe alone.
That's
would be
my thought.
insane. Like I feel like the probability of that's much higher or much lower, I'm sorry, than the alternative, right?
That we're the only ones.
Yeah.
I mean, or there's the concept that, it just happens so far apart in time that, we were maybe the only ones right now, and maybe there's been many that have come and gone previous or will post us.
Maybe. I've read some really cool books about this whole thing. There's a book called The Three Body Problem that's really good.
Mhm.
Have you read that one?
I've not read it, but I've seen it referenced a lot in posts
Okay.
about, space and.
Oh, it's so good. It's written by a Chinese guy, and then it's been translated to English now. But it's basically about this alien. We are out of time, by the way. We should probably end here. We'll talk about this next time.
We'll talk about this next time. Stay
Bye,
tuned.
everybody.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah.